right, guys, I'm back. It's Wednesday, June 4th, and I got my hot batter matchups coming up. But before we do, let's recap the little parlay from yesterday. We had Ronald Acuna Jr. He hit twice, and then we had Aaron Judge, and he got walked twice. So that wasn't too fun. But all I can say is I got some amazing matchups for today where these players are hitting on all cylinders when it comes to the whole plethora of available player props. These guys are hitting every single thing. So I think we have some great opportunities for today. Let's get right to it. All right, first matchup, Lawrence Butler versus Zebby Matthews. Now, Matthews has played just 3 games this year, but he's yielding a .310 batting average against the left-handed batters. And I love this opportunity for Butler in the last 10 days, a .435 batting average against right-handed pitchers on 29 plate appearances. There's no history between the two, but I'm loving, when I'm looking at these props here, we'll get into a second, I'm loving how Butler's hitting them pretty well. And I think he can continue to do that with Zebby Matthews giving up a launch angle sweet spot of 38.9%, which ranks him number 314 of 368 in the MLB. Again, that's just if you're allowing batters to hit these launch angles that ultimately yield the highest propensity to record a hit, and that's what Matthews is doing. He's giving up that at a really bad rate. So I alluded to the props. So if you look at outlier right here, just in the last 10 days, Lawrence Butler has recorded 8 games of the last 10 with a hit, with at least a hit. And then when you look at the hits, runs, RBIs in his last 10, he's achieved this in 7 of the 10. And then runs, 7 of the last 10 games with runs. With the runs, man. You don't get the runs, baby. You might not be playing that game. And then total bases, he 7 of 10 he has achieved. So I think these are great opportunities right here. I'll put what I'm going to do in the pinned comment of this video when the odds do come out, because it is going to be determinant on, he hitting all these really nice, right? But if something's like minus 175, then we're not going to play it, right? It's not a good risk reward. All right, next matchup, Jeremy Pena versus Mike Burrows. And Burrows has a .333 batting average to right-handed batters in his only 2 starts of the year. But what I'm loving about this is what Pena's done against right-handed pitchers in the last 10 days. A .393 batting average on 31 plate appearances. When you look at Burrows and Pena, no history between the two. Okay, so that's fine. But then when you look at the sweet spot launch angle for Mike Burrows, a 34.5%, which ranks him number 200 of 368. So a little bit below average. I love it, what I'm seeing. But what I'm really loving on top of it is how Pena has been hitting his props really well. When you look at his hits prop, he's hit this in 9 of his last 10 games. When you look at his hits, runs, RBIs, he's hit this in 7 of his last 10. And then the total bases, he's hit this in 6 of his last 10. So I love this opportunity also for Jeremy Pena in this matchup. I think that there's plenty of options to choose from, however you wish to choose. Like I said, I'll put what I'm doing in the pinned comments in the morning of June 4th, once all the odds are out and we can assess what's available. So, all right, if you could just be so kind to hit that like button, maybe hit that subscribe button, and also put a W in the comments section. It helps with the algorithm. It'll be absolutely amazing. Also, if you want to join a Discord that's absolutely free with a lot of like-minded people in there just trying to share ideas about all different kinds of things to try to, make some money, check it out. It's in the description of this video. All right, now it's time for the other good batter matchups. And as always, we're looking for a batter who has a historical batting average versus the pitcher of at least 300, if not higher. And you got to be hot right now. You got to be hitting. So first up, Paul Goldschmidt. 10 at-bats, 7 hits, batting .700 versus Ortiz. And Goldschmidt has at least recorded a hit in 8 of his last 10 games. Then you have Stephen Kwan versus Schmidt. 12 at-bats, 6 hits, a .500 batting average. And Kwan has at least recorded a hit in 8 of his last 11 games. Then you got Ramirez also against Schmidt. 13 at-bats, 5 hits, a home run, a 385 average. And Ramirez has at least recorded a hit in 23 of his last 24 games. Then you got Gurriel Jr. versus Chris Sale. 9 at-bats, 3 hits, a 333 batting average, where Gurriel Jr. has recorded a hit in 10 of his last 11 games. Kyle Tucker versus Gore. Just 4 at-bats, but 3 hits, a 750 batting average. Tucker, at least a hit in 9 of 11 games. Ronald Acuna Jr. versus Kelly, 6 at-bats, 2 hits, a 333 batting average. And Acuna, 7 of his last 9 games with at least a hit. Teoscar Hernandez versus Griffin Canning, 6 at-bats, 2 hits, a home run, a 333 batting average. Hernandez has at least recorded a hit in 9 of his last 11 games. Then you got Pete Alonso versus Gonsolin. 5 at-bats, 2 hits, a 400 batting average. Alonso has at least recorded a hit in 8 of his last 10 games. Then you got Aaron Judge versus Ortiz. 5 at-bats, 2 hits, a 400 batting average. Judge, at least a hit in 7 of his last 10. And then someone's not on the list that just wanted to touch on. Christian Yelich versus Andrew Abbott. 15 at-bats, 5 hits, a home run, a 333 batting average, and Yelich has at least recorded a hit in 9 of his last 10 games. So that's about it, and I just want to say I absolutely love every single one of you guys, and I'll just talk to you guys tomorrow.